I'll just talk a little bit about Mouj. It's an integrated tourist complex, which is multi-use with residential units, with retail, with hotels. This is what the master community looks like and will look like in the next few years. So you've got all of the golf all the way here. Business park, hotel, which was coming. The golf, we've got St. Regis Resort, which is, the development is taking place now and finishing in the next couple of years or so. We've got a Kempinski Hotel. These are villas, apartments, the marina, there'll be a school, and this is New Muscat with the airport nearby. Some quick facts: 2.6 million square meters is the total area. By the time the development is finished, we'll have 19,000 people. At the moment, it's 8,000. We've got food and beverage and retail units, about 2,500 units right now. And when it's finished, we'll have 6,000. We've got the Kempinski, Rotana, the Misk Hotel, and the St. Regis that I mentioned before. So in terms of community managers, we've got a number of hats that we wear. So we've got budgeting, we've got the approvals process, issuing service charges, the collection of service charges, board meetings, committee meetings, you name it, we're doing it. And we have our hands full, with so many hats that we wear and managing so many expectations. But I suppose it's important, what we need to be able to do is, amongst all of those things that are happening, that we need to keep the customer in mind all the time. What is it that we're doing in our jobs that helps the customer? And one of the things that we've done at Mouj is come up with this thing. I'm going to say it's a device with a chip. Actually, it's not. It's a fridge magnet with a simple QR code. And we've had feedback from new residents who've moved in, tenants who've moved in, owners who've just moved in. We've scoured Facebook pages to see what the feedback is of people moving into the community. And they wanted to find out, where's the banks? Where do I go for my local shopping? Where's the ATM machine? Simple things when you move into any community. So we put together this guide, and every time we have people registering with us, coming to our offices, and registering with us to receive communication, the notices, and all those sort of things, we give them this simple fridge magnet. And those who are saying, actually, what about the people who don't have, if we've got integrated fridges, don't worry, you can put it on your oven, integrated oven. So it's a simple thing, and again, they just put the QR code and you get the option of Arabic, English, and we put all the useful information there. And that's, as I said, result of all the FAQs from our residents themselves. My colleague Mazen spoke about some access barriers, and we have the gated communities, the filler areas within Mouj. And rather than just having security guards there manning these boom barriers 24/7, we've automated the process, saving homeowners money. But at the same time, we want to be able to make it efficient and autonomous. So we have automatic number plate recognition system known as ANPR on all our gates. If there's any unsavory vehicles or characters, we can bar them. So we can blacklist all those vehicles. As well as that, people who are not driving. So you've got a delivery on Deliveroo, you've got guests coming, you can remotely open the gates through a Palgate app. And again, that's for residents only. I've put an Omani number plate on there. I don't have a 3-digit number plate, but it recognizes all the GCC number plates. AI-driven video analytics surveillance. We have over 400 CCTV cameras at Mouj. It's really from a safety and security and a reassurance point of view for our residents. Amongst the 400, there are some specialist software that we deploy for basically tracking anomalies. So it's a company called Isitana that you may be familiar with, based in Australia. And what it does, it monitors some high traffic areas, some key areas within our community. And if it recognizes anything which is slightly abnormal, it flags it up to the CCTV operator. And this is also preventative, that we're not waiting for something to happen. The CCTV operator can quickly alert the guy on the ground to be able to go and see if it's a staircase that normally isn't used and suddenly they see some action. If there's normally an area where people are walking and then suddenly the camera notices that people are running, it will just alert the CCTV operator. So it's a really smart system and it uses artificial intelligence and a lot of data to be able to, for that to work. So we've got our own app, and the whole idea is that we've listened to customers and they wanted discounts with retailers. We've spoken to the retailers, we've negotiated some really good discounts of between 10 and 20%, and they have access to that, as well as that we use the app for messaging, extra messaging, supplementary messaging, and so on. Last but not least is the service charge payments. We know collection of service charges is really, really important. This is one more avenue for people to be able to make their payments. We've teamed up with Oman's first fintech provider. Once you've set it up, you put your details in there about your property, it takes literally 2 clicks to make the payment. And the beauty of it is that we can push the service charges onto their mobile devices. And since we signed the contract with them in April, and we've collected about 500,000 dirhams already. So that's really going well for us. Ladies